feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. When it's sink or swim, only option is to win. In the murky water, not a thought of giving in.
Welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I'm Brad Berger, along with my co-host, J.B. Wilson. Our guest today is Stacey Ogle of Cole Graphic Solutions, Inc. We just had an intriguing and fun conversation with Stacey. To listen to the entire podcast, visit seattle.shrimptankpodcast.com or subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. We're always interested in your feedback, so please do not forget to rate us. So, Stacey, I found it really interesting, I'll call it depth of despair. That's not, I think, what it was, but it was a pretty deep hole that you had to dig yourself out of when you decided to take on the venture back in the day. Can you describe for our audience a little bit about what that was like and how you did it?
Yeah, well, got involved in a business we didn't know a whole lot about that was over $500,000 in debt. The prior owners had made some bad decisions, and so probably didn't know all that we could have known jumping into that. And had we may not have chosen to. So I'm glad that we did. But we faced things like vendors that wouldn't sell to us, even COD. We had to learn how to work our way out of that debt while producing or while meeting payroll. There were times when the timing of even handing out payroll checks was late in the day so that we could cover that beforehand. And it's a great joy to have negotiated our way out of that, getting vendors to join us when we didn't file bankruptcy like they thought we would, and helped us out. And to come out of that and be successful and debt-free and healthy and happy for 30 years has been great.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that, Stacey, because fast forward to today, one of the things we learned is the wide variety of products and areas of industry that you guys touch. So talk a little bit about where Cole Graphic Solution is today. Okay.
Well, people hear screen printing and they think T-shirts. So we have to say, no, it's not T-shirts. We are graphic printers. So for business graphics, anything that has to be durable. It's typically on plastic. It'll be engineered with a heavy-duty adhesive over laminates so that it can actually hold up out in any environment. And so it's going to be the graphics that are on the sides of trucks that have the branding. It's going to be the communication labels on manufactured equipment. Those graphics have to last as long as the plastic case or the metal case that holds that equipment. And so we are experts at producing the really durable stuff. We don't print on paper. We don't print ink that fades. We print durable things. So it's the overlay, the control panel on your treadmill, on your washer dryer oven. We do pumpskins, which is a graphic wrap around coffee servers, very durable, go into dishwashers. So it's the very durable printing.
Yeah, it's really cool. I've had an opportunity to visit your facility, and it just blows me away what you guys can do. And the other thing that I know that you do, which I'd like you to share with our audience, is the importance of giving back to the community, incorporating that, and creating that kind of culture inside your company.
Yeah. Well,
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
You bet. We're a small company of about 30 people, but they say things start at the top. Ed and I really value giving back to our community, giving to our employees first and making sure that they're safe and content, but also giving back to our community. And so it's fun to be able to make choices to use some of our corporate resources to do in-kind giving to nonprofits in the area, and sometimes to close our business down and take our staff out of our typical roles and go do work in the community. So we have done habitat builds. The whole business shuts down and we all go out and rake gravel, pound nails, do that kind of work, which is great for our morale. We have done food packing. We've done all kinds of fun things like that. It turns into a party. We have a group of people that love playing together, and that typically is playing together. So it refocuses us and lets us know that there are others in need that we can contribute to.
Well, Stacey, we want to thank you for joining us. So for our listeners, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, we've got two websites. One is coleggraphicsolutions.com. The other is product specific for our coffee industry, and that is pumpskins.com. And our phone number is 253-564-4600. And my email is StaceyO, STACEYO, @coleggraphicsolutions.com.
Well, once again, this is just a taste of what you can expect by listening to the entire podcast. Visit seattle.shrimptankpodcast.com or subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. We'd love to hear from you, and please do not forget to rate us.
Join us back in the tank for our next show, December 12th, when our guest will be Jackie Wood, owner of Sparkwood Events. And for now, the hay is in the barn.